All right, day 5. We're back inside. Yeah, so if you've been enjoying your practice for the last 4 days, today will be nothing short of a beautiful yin class. Yes, so I know some of you are like, whew, thank God. But yeah, today will be more relaxed. Although yin could be challenging for some people like, more the pace. And when it comes to slowing down, it's be a little more challenging for some of us. So maybe that's your intention in your practice today, just to be able to embrace slowing down and practicing in a way that you probably don't very often, you know. So yeah, let's jump right in. Come onto your back. If you do have a pillow or a bolster like this that you could get under your knees, grab it. Place it under the legs and come onto your back. All right. So gorgeous day in Castara today. Really wish you guys could be here. But hopefully you could catch it in the background or hear it in the back of my voice. All right, so come into some deep breaths. Some deep relaxing breaths. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Couple more times like that. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Not sure if you guys could hear those coquelicos in the background. Being their everyday loud selves. Giving yourself a few moments on your back here to settle onto your mat, to settle the breath and to set your intentions for the journey ahead. Let's go ahead and take one hand to the heart and one hand to the tummy. And just gently place the palm. Continuing to breathe, but now as you breathe, maybe you connect in a way where you feel the physical movements of that breath. So as you inhale, you feel the belly and the chest moving against the palm of the hand. Hopefully making it just a little easier for you to connect mind, body, and breath. And for some of us, just this is a challenge. To slow yourself down and just be with your thoughts, in your body, with your breath. Two more breaths in. And then slowly you want to get the knees up into the chest. Stretch the arms forward, grab a hold somewhere around the knees or the shins. And come into a light rock, left to right. Moving really slowly. Absolutely no rush. Why would we want to rush out of this? In any case. Let's keep the right knee. Extend your left leg. If you did have something under your feet before, maybe use your left foot to just slide that away so that the left foot could ground, left leg, and we keep a grip of that right knee. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, squeeze in. And let's release the sole of that right foot all the way down. And then take the right knee out to the side. So it's almost like you're in tree pose, but on your back. Now for some of us, the hips could be super tight. So if the right knee is hanging out and it feels unsafe, it's somewhere up here and it really needs support, it feels unsafe, like you're gonna rip open through your groin, through your hips, take a block if you have it, or maybe that same pillow, and bring it under your right knee to a level that feels safe in your body. And the reason is you're here for a while. Even if you wasn't, you would want to support yourself. Right? So take whatever support you need under the right knee. Find safety and comfort in that space, and then try to relax back into the breath, giving all your weight to the mat, to the earth. And for some of us who are a little more open in the hip, and you want to go a little deeper, maybe add some weight. So maybe take the pillow, the bolster, whatever weighted blanket, anything like that you have, and place it on top of the hips, top of the right leg. Even it out on top of your body. So again, feel safe and comfortable. And then just drop back into the breath, doing your best to allow that right knee to relax, right hip to relax. Deep breath in through the nose. Let that deep breath out through the nose. You could take your hands out to the side, maybe cactus the arms. A reminder that in yin type classes, we tend to hold poses much longer. It's not so much of a flow, like your power class, your vinyasa class. This one is much slower, and we really just get into the shapes and then hold, stay, breathe. So letting you know, you're in for a real nice treat. But do your best to relax into it, especially if you're not accustomed doing these types of practices. It might feel a little resistant at first. You might, give a little pushback through the mind, through the body, but if you could just sink into those breaths, into those inhales and exhales. And give yourself grace, permission, and time in these poses, in these shapes, we'll be better for it. Just about 4 more breaths here. Carol wanted to say hi. Hi, pretty girl. Now, if you have a prop in, whether it's on top of the legs or under the knee, whatever it is, slowly grab a hold of that and move it off to the side. Take an extra breath here. And then as you're ready, maybe you guide that right knee up with some support from your right hand. Guiding that right knee up. As it gets up, lift the right knee back into the chest. Then we're going to take the left hand, grab onto the right knee. Right hand comes off to the side. Try not to hit your cat. Take the left hand, guide the right knee across, over to the left into a twist. Now as you get into your twist, same thing. If the knee isn't coming all the way down, feeling safe, you bring in your bolster, pillow, block, books, whatever it is you have at home or where you're practicing that could support under that right knee, bring it in. Now as you turn to the right, or you twist to the, not to the right, to the left, your right shoulder might want to follow and lift off. If that is happening, maybe you've twisted too deeply, or you just walk your left ribs and left shoulder to the left some more, giving space for that right shoulder to touch down. If that didn't work, just release your twist a little bit so you get it to ground, and then that's where your knee needs to settle. Your right leg. Once you find your shape, you feel safe and comfortable enough, make your way back to that breath. Deep inhales. And equally and evenly, deep exhales. Breathing into the belly, right? Allowing those organs, everything inside the tummy area, the mid area of the body there to move. Keeping the mind focused on the breath and the sensations of the body. That's how we get the information, right? When we pay attention to the sensations, pulsations of the body, it tends to give us the exact messages that we need. It's not always what we want to hear, but it's what we need to hear, it's what we need to know. So continue to pay attention, keeping the mind focused. It will stray, right? That's natural. That's a part of the practice, a part of the process. But at some point, you're going to realize that you're straying somewhere. You're not on your mat. You're not paying attention to your breath or your body. And once you realize that, just come back. Just find the bottom of your exhale, pause. Breathe a deep, fresh breath into the body and refocus. Here for one more deep breath. As you're ready, slowly come back onto your back. So you're going to lift that right knee up, get the back flat. And let's draw the left knee in to meet the right knee. Take a squeeze. Either you're holding your knees or your shins. And again, go for that rock, left to right. Opposite side. So we're going to keep a hold of the left knee, extend the right leg all the way down. Relaxing the shoulders and the upper back. Just using the tricep, bicep, more the bicep strength here. And the weight of your palms to just draw the left knee into the chest. Take a nice squeeze in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the sole of the left foot down. Allow the left knee to fall off to the side. Coming into that laying tree pose. Now same options on this side. So find your support and bring it in under the left knee. Or you want weight on top of the left hip, left leg. Keeping in mind too that both sides are usually different. Could be slightly, it could be in a really big way. But the more you pay attention to your practice, you'll notice those things. And then move accordingly. So for me, you would notice that I didn't put any weight on this side because this side doesn't need. This side feels very open. Knee came all the way down. And the hip just feels really open on the left side. But the right side was a little trickier for me, so I needed the weight to hold me down. So see what it is in your body and make the right choices for your practice. Again, coming back into the breath. And breathe in big. Really move the belly, move the side body, move the chest when you breathe that breath in. Exhale, let it out. Here for about 4 to 5 more breaths. And if at any point you feel like it's too deep, you need to come out for a second and come back in, feel free. Or maybe after a few breaths you feel like there's a lot more opening and it can release more, so maybe you move your prop out. But it's all optional. And it's all about what your body is telling you. So keep paying attention. You know, we tend to have this push through, suck it up, man up, all these things that we say in society today. How we communicate what strength is. Could be a bit toxic, honestly. It's not a one-size-fits-all type of thing. So what feels strong to me mightn't feel so strong to you. I think that bird agrees with me. I think that's a parakeet. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a heavy bird watcher, enthusiast, apart from just being amazed by them day to day, you know. But yeah, as I was saying, for us it's all unique. So you keep paying attention to your practice and you move accordingly. There's no reason to push through. If you need support, take support. If you can breathe through the pose or whatever the situation is in a calm way, great. If it's a challenge, then take that into consideration and find some support. Last bit of breath here. Go ahead and move your props out, whether it's on top or underneath. And then take the left hand, slide it under the left leg, guide that left knee back up to center. Draw the left knee up into the chest, grab a hold again. And then the right hand is going to take the left knee. Left hand is coming off to the side. Go ahead and pull the right knee over into the twist. And then bringing back in your support accordingly. Making space for your left side body. You're going to walk your right ribs and right shoulder to the right some more. So you can spin your left side down to the mat, keeping the left shoulder grounded. Big breath into the belly and the ribs. Here for about 1 minute. Relax the face, relax the breath. Try not to fall asleep. Keep the mind attached to the breath. Let's come to the bottom of the exhale. Pause. Let's take this breath together. Inhale, full the tummy, full the ribs. Pause. Exhale, release. If you need to stay on this side a bit longer, you go for it. If not, we're releasing this twist, coming back onto the back body, lifting the left knee up. Let's lift the right knee up to meet the left. Take a squeeze. Woo. Go ahead and shift side to side, take a little rock. Let's take a happy baby. So we open the knees, grab a hold of the outer blade of the feet, maybe your toes, maybe your ankles, wherever you could grab really. Soles of the feet parallel to the skies, to the ceiling. We're not holding this one as long. And if you feel like you want to rock a little bit, kicked Carol in the head, I think. Sorry, baby. All right. Bringing it back to your happy baby. Any last intuitive movements that's coming to you that you want to take, go for it. But we'll keep it nice and short and sweet. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow for another round of yin. But for today, let's release the legs, slide them all the way down your mat. Feel free to bring your bolster or your pillow back in under the knees. If not, check yourself out. Make sure you're center of your mat, that your body is centered and not off kind of to one side. Go ahead and shake the legs. Release the ankle, the toes. Take a nice deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth, let it go. Let's take another one. Inhale. Sigh it out, let it go. Maybe one more. Inhale. Let it out. Feel the body melt all the way back down into the floor. Turn the palms up, relax the shoulders, the hands, the hips, the legs, the feet. As we find Shavasana. Let go of the breath, let go of the body. Relax all the way down. Sweet sounds of Kastara village on a Saturday morning. Now you're welcome to hold the Shavasana as long as you like. Wishing you a beautiful rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever it might be. Much love, much health, much wealth, much peace. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Namaste.